Alright.
We're back. Woohoo!
Guess who's back? Dun-dun-dun. Back again. Bum bum. Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, here we go. We're in the courtroom, everybody. Oh wait, I should probably. I did this for a reason. Is my brother playing the freaking Five Nights at Freddy's song? No, he
Which
isn't.
one?
Living Tombstone.
Oh damn. Here we go, go on an adventure. Squad is back and we're up and away.
Alright, come on, load.
Come on!
Load,
Come
will
on, Nathan. Come on, bro. Load up. We got things to do. We got
Come on.
courts. We got courts to see. We got people to talk to.
Cut courts to see.
We got courts to see. We got people to see.
Come on. Why are you
Come
so
on.
slow?
Oh, I have no idea.
I know you're. There we go.
Hell yeah. Oh.
Woo. Okay, we're going to
Oh.
explain the grounds on which you have determined the defendant. We're doing a summation exam.
Oh shit. Jump scare. Jump scare
Judge
much?
jump scare. Judicial findings.
No finding.
The jurors' contentions. Bum, bum.
Here we go again.
For pity's sake, that little Nipponese oddity already admitted it himself, did he? Didn't? I didn't read that right. If he said that a woman in green collapsed before his eyes, why can it only have been the why comment that it can only have been the victim?
What?
I'm a
May I
simp for
say
Lord Van
something?
Zeeks. Sorry. What? Who said that?
No, me and she looks. Girl, too looks like her face is AI generated.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie.
generated face. The
Yeah.
man wouldn't have gone around the houses on his way back from the bookshop, not in the winter. So the poor woman was attacked from behind, was she? Oh, dreadful, sorry. My
Oh.
brain is I don't really care.
Oh. I don't really
can't read.
care. Let's wrap this one
Can't
up
we
now.
just wrap this?
I-
Got work to be doing.
Hell yeah.
Your books, yes. Nice shop that. Bourbon books. No, not worthy a visit. I don't remember what voices I gave Dumbledore said.
It's been a hot minute since this.
With only
There we
minor
go.
exceptions, the reason for finding the defendant guilty are all too clear. When the stabbing
It's the
occurred-
Virgin!
Leave me alone! When the stabbing occurred, only two people were at the scene. Whoa, the only two people at the scene were the victim and the accused. And the accused himself has admitted to seeing the victim in her green overcoat sink to the ground just before his eyes. There's no just in that sentence.
Not at all.
Furthermore, we have heard from the inspector that the defendant fled the scene. I must say, I would have ample grounds to convict this man already.
Here we go. Oh dear. Even the doctor appears convinced that Mr. Natsume is guilty now. Guilt now. Yeah, sure.
Why did he have to run away like that? And how are we supposed to believe in some phantom attacker nobody could see? This is impossible. I didn't get to read the rest.
Mr. Naruhado, this is no time for grumbling.
Oh,
If we want to force the trial to continue.
yes, I know. We have to turn the tide. I must make the jurors change their mind. Well, 4 of them at least.
Exactly. We have no choice but to forge forward.
Say that 10 times whenever you forge forward 10 times.
Yeah, did you hear that, Kazuma? Forge forward. What? Hold on. Partner, what are you trying to get me to do? You have the floor, Counsel. Begin your summation examination. Why are you breakdancing on the floor?
Oh, he's
sorry.
busting it down.
I'm busting it. Yes, my lord. So the floor is not mine?
What the fuck?
It's so laggy.
Oh,
Oh
that
my
must
god.
have hurt.
I just need to keep going
Ah.
somehow. Keep this trial going somehow, whatever it takes. Come on, Ryunosuke, you can do it!
Mama brain potano do ba-da.
Oh my gosh, you're so glitchy.
Oh god, here we go.
The defense is rebuttal. Excuse me. I'm just gonna close it.
Lee! Oh my god, it's Lee.
It's
It's the squad
you already
fixer.
admit. I think I just have to press everything. Oh no, that's not what I wanted.
The squad's back together. Let's go.
Press is Q. Hi, Lee.
Mata.
Excuse me, but aren't you? Yes, that's right. I was in the witness stand myself just 2 days ago. Yes, I had a feeling I knew your face. Or the sight of it, anyways. If I remember correctly, you're a banker, aren't you?
He's the Monopoly guy.
After go rush down. Okay, this is. I need. Why is everything so. Like.
I have no clue.
so confused. Up. Wow. you're- Oh my god. Help.
Did the game crash?
Oh, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
I think I just have to restart the game. I'm gonna restart the game.
Well, good for you. I can probably change my profile while I'm here. Unfortunately, I can't find a Ryunosuke profile with horns, so we're gonna go for the next best thing.
Why are you so big, bro? Oh Jesus. Checking for DLC. Uh-oh. This is not gonna go well. Okay, I gotta fix this.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Options.
Hmm.
Piece of config.
It's time to become the newsy. Where the hell's the profile? There.
Vertical sync on? I don't know what that means.
Hmm.
Orderless. I'll stick with this.
It's time to be the newsy. The one and only.
Okay.
Cameron Gregson.
You're
Woohoo.
a newsie? Oh my
Yep.
god.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, it seems to be running a bit better now.
Hooray.
Let's just,
Here we go, go.
If it takes forever to load, then we know something's wrong. Okay, it's taking forever to load. Something is wrong.
It is a liar and a scoundrel.
Drunk and
This is a
high.
heinous act and a sham. Your Honor. Oh.
I have to do this all again. It's still glitchy, bro. I think it's the
Judge
stream.
jump scare.
It's the stream that's doing it.
Judge
I gotta
jump
delete
scare
some
much.
files on my. We'll just listen to
Here
his
we go.
music, huh?
Here we go again.
Uh-oh. Everything's
Uh-oh.
glitchy. Yeah, I gotta fix this, bro. Alright,
Yep.
so, how's your day, everybody?
It's
I'm not on my phone now.
I'm grand. Vibing.
I gotta delete
usual.
some stuff on my... The Florida tour! Oh god.
Florida tour.
Oh damn.
I might...
Dumbledore, is that you?
Yeah, Dumbledore. is
Dumbledore.
you.
Okay.
Nah, it's Santa Claus. It ain't Dumbledore. Ah,
I don't really want to delete those, though. I don't even look at them.
Oh.
My files. Oh, I gotta empty my recycle bin. That's yeah, there's a bunch of stuff I don't need in here.
oh wow.
Empty recycle bin. Uninstall DDLC. No, I don't want it. No. No, I don't want to play this. Imagine I start playing Doki Doki Literature Club instead.
We just ended up doing a shit dubbing of Doki Doki Literature Club for no reason.
Why not?
It's like, oh, what's this?
Oh,
Properties.
oh, what's this?
Manage.
DLC.
Uninstall. I'm gonna uninstall this game. And Pico Park. Do I still have Pico Park on here? No, I don't.
Oh, damn.
So I shouldn't need it.
Don't worry, you know.
Can I uninstall you? Please let me. Oh my gosh.
Oh, God.
So how's everyone's day, huh?
Good.
Is it really? That
Yeah,
sounded like
well.
a sigh.
Sure. Sure, let's go with
Yeah,
that.
well,
Sure.
I don't know how you Canadians survive in like 0-degree weather.
It's not that hard.
Hmm.
They're weird.
Oh, I kind of need that. Hold on. Show more options. Open file location. What is going on there?
I don't know. We're getting a piano recital with
Whose
Lee.
piano is this, bro?
That's probably Lee. Because I don't know how to piano.
You got the piano, bro?
I brought the piano to the courtroom.
That's probably happened before, not gonna lie. Go live, please. It's still a little glitchy. It's your cousin. Oh, I see. Oh, you're at your cousin.
Oh, I see. Da 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 da. Yippee! The Steam.
It's still glitchy. Okay, let me try one more thing. I'm gonna change it to be smaller.
Try restarting your computer.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's the smallest I can do. We'll keep it this way.
Oh. Well, it's sort of working.
Okay. We'll just keep on going.
Let's take it as we go.
Time to press skip over and over again. Ready?
Yep, here we go.
If it loads.
Alright,
Oh, it's running
Let's
a
go.
bit smoother.
hooray!
Go!
Go, 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 go!
Go!
Go,
Speed
go, 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 go.
run!
Speedrun! Irrelevant. Irrelevant. AI face woman. Also irrelevant. I don't even know who you are. Not irrelevant.
Whoa!
Whoa! Looks like Santa Claus from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. Juror 5 looks like a
Uh-oh.
someone from the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Stop
Yeah,
doing
whatever, you
something.
virgin, be quiet.
Leave me
fucking
alone!
No!
Oh dear.
You don't,
This is
Lindsay,
impossible.
don't ever live on as the virgin. Yep. Okay, we made it. Time to begin the cross-examination. Ow.
I need to keep this trial going somehow. Come on, do not scare. You can do it!
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Oops.
It's gonna bust it down.
Oh my god,
Whoa.
stop flashing, bro.
Jump scare.
Is that Gregson
Much-
in the back? That's so funny. What did he say?
Yeah, that was good.
Hold it! I already said this, but
What?
do I perhaps know you from a thing before? If I remember correctly, you're a banker, aren't you? That's right. After the gold rush down under, I came back to London to work. And it was all going swimmingly until you started fussing around. Bruce Fairplay was a man of repute. Sorry? Let me rephrase that. Until you started fucking around. Oh. Don't think I've forgotten how you treated me the other day. Yeah. You had me and that young hatter pegged as criminals. Oh, well, you know, water under the bridge. And there's all sorts of rumors buzzing around, and the police have been badgering me non-stop. If I could turn back the clock. Well, anyway, I don't know about the Hatter, but at least I'm in the clear now. I'm free to make up my own mind about who's guilty and who isn't. Thank goodness. Alright, maybe I might struggle to change this man's mind given our awkward history.
Oh dear. No.
Do you have
Seriously.
headphones, Ram?
No, I don't. I'm in my room.
That's the reason. It's because the audio is like messing with your mic, so it's hard to detect it when there's music.
Motherfucker.
You said that woman in green collapsed before his eyes? Well, it can only have been the victim.
Mata, whatever.
You're right at the time of the incident. You're right that at the time of the incident, the defendant admits to having seen someone wearing a green overcoat walking ahead of him. Well, quite. That's precisely my point. Clearly, that someone wearing green was the victim. And clearly, that funny little Lebanese man with a disturbing mustache is the culprit. Let us not forget, madam, the defendant... what the hell? The defendant vehemently denies attacking the woman. Why, of course he does. If he admits to stabbing her, then his life is over. That man is obviously a liver-faced coward, honestly, claiming the woman simply collapsed before his eyes. But if that's a lie as you're suggesting, don't you think he would have concocted something more credible?
Wait, Vaughn.
Oh, I really couldn't say. After all, you are foreign. Just see what goes through our funny little minds.
Vaughn?
I could tell what's going through my funny little mind right now, but you wouldn't like it.
Vaughn.
This
I
my
can
little
tell-
cookie.
What's going on in my funny little...
My cookie.
I do declare that the man has made the admission. Did I read that right? He himself has stated that there was nobody else around. Surely the conclusion is obvious. No one else could have possibly committed that awful crime. Juror 1 looks like Abraham Lincoln. If no one else would have done it, the accused must have been the man. Really, it couldn't be more simple. The argument is compelling in its simplicity, I must admit. Oh my, you are too kind, my lord. That went well. For her. Fuck. What do I do now? The man wouldn't have gone around the houses on his way back from the bookshop, not in winter. Oh, I remember what to do now. Let me get him.
Get him.
A man's life is on the line here, sir. This will take as long as it takes. Okay, don't get clever with me now, son. My life's on the line too, and so is my family's.
Damn.
Lass, you just wouldn't understand, but a labourer like me can't afford to take time off. If I don't work, I don't eat. And neither do the wife and kids. Oh, I see. That must be very hard. I go to the union every morning to find out what he's doing. If you're late and the work's taken, it's tough. That's rough, buddy. At this time of year, there's water and gas supply pipes bursting left and right and centre. They're all after cheap labour to get the roads dug up and fix it. It's a hard slog and dawn till dusk it is. So, you were out digging the roads on the day of the incident, were you? That's right. In fact, if I remember rightly, it was just around the corner from where it all happened. By the old bookshop it was. What? Another coincidence? That's right. Meerschaum Street it was. Meerschaum Street?
So what we got? On the map, Mr. Naruto. These are the only 3 named streets. Yes, sir.
These are the only streets in all of London. Juror number 5, I need you to add that information to your formal statement, please. This isn't a testimony. What's the point in that? Can we just get this visit over with? Now? Please, sir, it's important. Fine, I'll do it then. Court record.
To the court record we go.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. And it's... No, it's R. There you go. Those two statements clearly are at odds with one another. At odds, counsel. Explain yourself. Please don't point. It wasn't me, I swear. Eh? What? I just want to get this done and dusted. Well, juror number 3? Oh, me, sir. What? What do you mean? Juror number 5's words just now are extremely significant. Let's take a moment to reconsider the implications of what's been said on the map. Whoa, what's been said on our map of the local area. On the day in question, Mr. Natsume visited this bookshop to purchase a number of secondhand books. And on the same day, we now know that there were works being carried out on Meerschwand Street, making it impassable. Which means the defendant's route home could not have taken him along Meerschwand Street and down Briar Road. Oh, yes, of course! What do you think, sir? Well, yes, you can't argue with that really, can you? You must have had a good 2 yards or more of the pavement up. Every gentleman and gentlewoman that came along had to turn back and go the other way. So the only conclusion is this. The defendant must have taken the longer route back to his lodgings. Yes, I suppose he must have. I suppose that must be right, eh? Juror number 3, you said the following. The man wouldn't have gone around the houses on his way back from the bookshop. But we see now that he had no choice. Yes!
Yes!
Yes! Yes! He raised... Yes! My lord, Mr. Judge, sir, if I may. Yes. Yes! No. Fuck.
Yes. Maybe.
I don't think in all good conscience that I can say the man's guilty now. I said it with, the man's guilty now, question mark.
The man's guilty now?
Yes, I'd like to see this trial continue so we can get to the bottom of what really happened. Sets the place on fire. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, no.
It's on fire! Run! What about you, sir? Fuck. Who, me? Question mark. Well, alright then. I was pressing the wrong button. There's a hole in prosecution's argument. It should be filled in, that's what I say. Boom.
Bam.
All right. Well done, Mr. Naruhodo. That was wonderful. Yeah, it was.
Oh, we've managed to change a couple of minds at least. It strengthened our position somewhat. Positions!
Yep. And that will prompt the other members of the jury reconsider their stance as well.
Ah! Oh my god.
Ah! Oh god. Jump scare, Freddy Fazbear jump scare.
or.
No. Okay. Yes. Yep. They'll be asking themselves if their current ratings are really right or not. There goes Lee. Hooray. Now, if only... If we could just identify more of the clue or its discrepancy, that would make them stop shouting Mr. Natsume. We might be able to tip the balance completely.
Alright. Yes, that's exactly what we've got to do. Van Zeeks is looking to bring this trial to an early conclusion. Sorry, I hear that music in my head the entire time. It's probably dead silent in this courtroom. That's what we have to prevent by whatever means we have at our disposal.
Goofy,
Shut up. Thank you, counsel. On with the summation examination, please. Yes, my lord.
Yep.
Sorry. Food, you say? Food what?
Phone.
No. What I said was... Hold it! what I wanted to ask was, do you visit your books often? I do visit my books often. No, your book, like the bookstore. I like the old books they have in there. Yes, I enjoy reading them over a nice cup of old tea. That's my daily routine, you see. Same thing every day, including the day you're all talking about. And what time did you visit your books on the day in question? Well, I was picking out books in there all afternoon. It would have been just before 5 that I left. That's my daily routine, you see. Same thing every day, including the day you're all talking about. Just before 5, you say? Exactly when the victim was attacked. Are you sure about the time? Oh yes, no mistake there. I remember it well. Same routine every day. I'm not about to forget the day in a hurry. Not after the dreadful time I had. What do you mean? Well, I was walking down Calabash Road when I slipped on the ice and donked my head. Bonk.
Okay.
Sorry. It's always worse if the snow stopped falling. That's when it's most slippery. I knocked myself clean out, I did. I really thought my number was up. Wait a minute. Let's get this straight.
We're not being.
Let's get this straight. I'm not. This happened on Calabash Road? Calabash. Shut up. That's right, I live in Corn Pipe, you see? I live in Corn. Heading down Calabash Road is the quickest way for me to get back from your books. Juror number 6, I must insist that you add that information to your voice crack to your formal statement. It may very well be extremely significant. Sorry, extremely sick. No, I'm quite alright now.
Mr. Naruhodo, you're gonna change
Yes,
everything.
just 2 more to go.
Hell yeah.
I'm really feeling it.
Deliver the finishing blow now. It's time to turn the tables here. Flip them
I wish I
upside
knew
down
how to
even.
do a suicidal takedown. I suppose words will have to suffice for now. There will come a poet.
See, her face is literally AI generated. It's not even funny.
Ooh, I don't remember. I'm gonna save real quick. I don't remember. I
Alright.
think it's this one. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing. When will you get to hear my objection? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. You're
Uh-oh.
right about that. Quite. Whoa. My voice has no control today. That went well for her. God, who gave this man a haircut?
I don't know. I bet he got it done by his mother. Not one of those haircuts from his mother kind of aspect. Also, why does her one look like Abraham Lincoln?
Those 2 statements clearly show a flaw in the juror's reasoning. A flaw? What are you talking about, counsel? Well, juror number 2? Juror number 6? Whatever do you mean, sir?
I think perhaps the old man didn't hear you.
Unbelievable. It's not like I was loud or anything. There is at least one fact which we can be sure of here. The bookshop receipt found in the defendant's room clearly indicates that on the day of the attack, he had been to your books and purchased a number of secondhand titles. He then returned home on foot. But the man says he has no recollection of his return journey. That's correct. But what he does remember is seeing someone appear in front of him on the way. Someone in a green overcoat who suddenly collapsed on the pavement before his eyes. Yes, we're well aware of this. The poor young woman who was stabbed, obviously. Can we really be sure of that, madam? My, whatever do you mean? Shut up! I'm sure you heard juror number 6's account of what happened to him on that day. That same afternoon, there was somebody else apart from the victim, who was wearing a green overcoat and who fell over on the icy streets of the neighborhood. Oh my! My goodness. You mean? No, I consider myself quite nice. That's right, I'm referring, of course,
Mm-hmm.
to the hard of hearing juror number 6. Are you really suggesting that the person in the green overcoat whom the defendant saw collapse in front of his eyes was the jolly old gentleman on the end of the bench here with me today? That is entirely possible, yes. After all, the old man has somewhat of a similar build to the victim. Well, look at that. My goodness me. Oh, dearie me.
Oh, dearie me.
Sorry, you need to pee. Yes, I do. And
Renosuke had too much before he entered the courtroom. Had too much.
I had a bit too much tea today.
Yeah.
We know precisely where the old man in the green overcoat fell. On Calabash Road. Therefore, if the person who takes Mr. Natsume, if the person who Mr. Natsume saw collapsing in front of him was in fact juror number 6, it means the defendant must have been taking the long route back to his lodgings. And if that's true, then clearly, the crime scene on Briar Road where the woman was stabbed was not on his way home. Oh my!
Oh dear. Oh dear God. So
You idiot old man, if you hadn't been so daft as to be roaming about there, we'd have boxed this off hours ago. And really, what were you thinking wearing such a befuddling coat? What did you say to me? You look a bit drunk. Van Zeeks, did you give him some of your wine? I didn't slip him anything. Is it a crime for the elderly to walk the streets these days, It is a crime to slip over the ice. Yes. Is it what? Is it a crime to keep up with the latest styles and wear a beautiful green overcoat, is it? I wouldn't say beautiful.
Yeah.
The prosecution isn't supposed to talk during this!
Well, too bad.
Hold it. I need to
Hold on, let me get my makeup on.
My lord, I do hope it won't cause any I hope it won't fuck you over, but... Sorry. You'd like to change your leading, I presume? What happened to your voice at the beginning? I have no control. I did declare that I would. I should like to call for a verdict of not guilty. Thank you! And I would too! What? Is it a crime to change your mind, is it? Well... Lights his hand on fire.
Proceed.
Oh no. Hooray. Suddenly the courtroom is on fire.
The courtroom's on fire. The courtroom explodes. Ah!
Yep.
Well, that summation examination has concluded with a rather large shift in opinion. The eyes 2, the nose 4. So the nose have it. Not guilty, they say.
Yeah.
Which means we no longer have consensus among us.
Among us.
The trial will continue.
Oh, the Virgin has something to say.
I'm gonna throw my cloak at you. Wait, did he just drink it? It would seem churlish of me to drink from my hallowed chalice moments before raising an objection. You drank it after you— Shut up. Only to crush it in disgust. Pray, forgive the discourtesy. I can't speak. Lord Van Zeeks, when the hell did you get back behind your desk? Just now? It seems I must retract my earlier remark. I thought you were smart, you're actually an idiot. What do you mean? I mistakenly credited these jurors with intelligence by describing them as insightful. I called them smart. Turns out they weren't. Yet we have just witnessed them falling for a cheap trick, performed by an Eastern entertainer. Whatever do you mean? I haven't tricked anyone! Everything I've said is the truth. Indeed.
He's a liar. Scoundrel. He's a liar.
Stalwart Joe number 5 was undoubtedly repairing the road as he claims. I believe it. Whoa! I believe you said it was a good 2 yards of the pavement when you had excavated, sir. That's right. It took me a whole day, and they paid me up. I got paid. Now, my learned Nipponese friend, tell me. Do you have any notion of the distance between 2 yards that 2 yards represent? Well, if I'm honest, I don't have a clue. No, I use meters. What the fuck is a kilometer?
Is the kilometer again? 2 yards is a little less than 2 meters. That's on the
Less than 2 meters? That's not much at all. In other words, the distance readily vaulted by anyone of moderate vigor. Would you not agree, my stalwart friend? Me? Well, I can't say you're wrong, no. What? And did you, perchance, erect a sign to prevent pedestrians from passing the site of your works? I wouldn't dream of it. What a waste of time. No coaches would have had a hope of passing anyway. We just turn any gentlefolk back when they come. Kids just jump right over us all the time. L. The accusation is no. Accusation? Where did that come from? The accused is no gentleman, as far as I can see. How fucking dare you!
In other words, apparently Ramsey is the backfire of London and also a virgin. No wonder it's so good.
What?
I
What is the
have
man-
little doubt that he would that he could spring over a 2-yard trench in these meetings around town.
Home, guys.
Oh. Is that true? Is it?
Uh-oh.
The incontrovertible truth is that the books just purchased by the accused were found at the scene. There can be no doubt that on his way back to the lodgings, his lodgings, Mr. Natsume walked down Briar Road. Crushed in a single sentence. It was more
That's
like a
what you get for-
monologue, but sure.
Yes, sir, let's go with
And
that.
old man. Cold man? You can talk! Yeah, I've been talking the entire time. You say that around 5 o'clock on the day in question you slipped and fell on Calabash Road. Pray, was there suspicious-looking Nipponese behind you at the time? I don't know, I was passed out. What?
Rose.
Who was passed
I
out?
can't
Where
say
you
as I
leaving
remember.
the house?
You don't remember? No, the passed out was a joke. That's not the truth. How about a wager, my learned friend? If you're right about this, then you get all of my wine collection.
What would he even do with that?
Deal! Give it to Sholmes? I don't know.
That's a bad idea and you know it.
But I would say 1,000 to none. 1,000 barrels of wine to none. You being able to prove it. Against. Ah!
Oh.
This is why you're a virgin, Barry.
Why not? We evenly agree.
Order! Lord Van Zeeks, explain yourself! About me being a virgin? My
Yeah.
lord?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not. You see this terror prosecutor over there. You had such a
You see
trenchant
the-
argument up your sleeve. Why in the world did you not prefer it during the summation examination? I wanted to give this young foreign student the sightseeing experience he no doubt came for.
He
My
knows.
sightseeing experience is kind of limited considering half of the time it's just your face. Not very, like... It's not a great sight. Excuse me. I wanted him to see for himself the opinion of the jury... Whoa, I missed an entire word. Himself how the opinion of the jury is so readily swayed. But my hospitality has its limits, and they have been reached, I feel.
Oh. Oh.
It lands. It lands on Natsume, so my
I wa-
learned friend. For today's
Uh-oh.
sightseeing tour of London, before is not in that sentence. Today's sightseeing tour of London is now over. It's not like there were pretty sights to see anyways.
Yeah, there's sick people all over the place, bro.
What-
People are getting
What
sick
are you
everywhere.
talking about?
I
Average
don't
Ace Attorney
fucking-
play.
The
My
average Ace
lord.
Attorney.
The prosecution requests permission to call its next witnesses to the stand. Oh god, it's them. Granted! Bailiff! Bring forth the witness!
Who's the witness?
Is
Who is the witness?
its next witnesses?
Wait, who's
Huh?
Who's this?
Lee, you wanna read? You wanna read? No.
sure? Isn't that a Hoda? Do you not remember?
No.
We've been
Oh,
told
no.
on several occasions that there were eyewitnesses to the incident.
Oh, fuck. Yes, I remember. One of them being a Scotland Yard policeman. No, fuck. No less.
I'm afraid that's likely to be the prosecution's experience.
Okay. Right. Move Van's experience to the stand. As
Fine.
witnesses. And known as witnesses. I can't read, and no matter what they say! I believe in Soseki-sa. I know he's innocent. And I'll keep believing to the very end. Until this battle is over.
That's sweet of you, Ryunosuke.
Oh my god, it's them!
It's
Witnesses?
that sweet. I've seen them everywhere, but I never know who they are.
Okay, who wants to be... Do you guys want to read for them?
Yes, sir. Why not?
Sure, why not?
Witnesses, please state your names and occupation for the court.
You're so cute.
You're so cute! Oh! Morning. Constable Wallace, sir. Nothing to report on the street, sir.
Sa.
Every time I read him, it sounded like Constable really beats, sir!
Oh, they're so cute. I love them.
It's a spirit. Patricia's my name. I'm proud to say I'm this young town's hero. It's a young town's hero's wife. That is a mouth.
Perfect.
Oh, great. Hold on. Just need to think.
What's the story here?
How
Leave us-
old are these? They look like children. They look like children. How old are these?
Here, let's check. Do I have them yet?
How old are they?
How old are they?
Oh, I don't. Oh, there they are.
They're 21?
22.
23? They look like they're 18. No.
Hun,
See?
I've not been
I've been tricked. I've been tricked. I've been bestowed.
In fact,
Oh.
we celebrated our first anniversary only the other day.
No, not really. I'm tired.
No, it was your husband I was asking about. He seems tired. Oddly surprising. Tired of your bullshit. Oh! Whilst busy in honorable occupation, patrolling the beat is the most demanding work of the world. Oh, really? I'm sure I've heard of that before, actually. Indeed, apart from rare days off, our gallant officers trudge some 20 miles a day, you know. They patrol boarding houses and pubs, collect taxes, survey the streets, and check the meters are reading true. And they're responsible for keeping the streets clean, and lighting and extinguishing our streetlights.
There are a number of items on our list that don't sound much like police activities at all.
Streetlights? Street lamps. I would just be falling asleep on my feet. I'd have collapsed a long time ago. But it goes without saying that a policeman's primary duty is the apprehension of criminals. Even when he's off duty, the constable is expected to investigate and resolve any crimes on his beat. For the London's Bobby is a man of honor. man of slumber. Just
Oh.
like, just like in the distance, you can just hear it, and it's just Kazuma. On the day in question, the man and his wife were walking down Briar Road in the opposite direction, and they witnessed the incident as it occurred. Is that not correct, Mr. and Mrs. Beat?
Right there. Is it really?
Can I go home now? I want to go to bed.
What's the wrong button, Steph? Nothing's reported to the street, Steph.
I can't get over how cute they are.
What a great witness he's going to be. If only... This reminds me of someone named Yanni Yogi. Very good. I'd like to hear your formal testimonies now, please. You will tell the court exactly what you saw on the afternoon of the incident.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
There he goes.
I need to
Dozing off. What the witnesses saw.
Oh.
Oh
Uh-oh.
god, mother.
Oh, no. Don't start doing that now. We just got some good
Oh
people.
my god, stop!
Please.
Let's just do that for now. I need to fix something real quick.
Try restarting your laptop.
I'm just gonna do this, and then... Alright, we're back in. I just gotta stop touching it, bro. Here we go. Are you saying it? Because if you are, I can't hear it.
I did.
Oh,
Anyway, 2 still levels appeared out of the floor from the pavement in front of us.
there we go.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, one of them just collapsed on the floor. Then the other scattered something before running off. He ran straight over, of course, and then went for help at a nearby police box.
The TARDIS! Sorry.
It was definitely the Japanese man in the dock. Rolly and I both saw him as clear as day.
But it was night. What?
What does that mean?
Not even happened.
Well, it's
There's
an
a real
extremely
contradiction
compelling
in that.
testimony, I say.
Oh dear. This policeman and his wife are claiming to have positively identified Mr. Natsume at the scene. If their testimony is true,
Press 1, bro.
the alternate course of events that you established in a summation examination will be quashed.
It's death now, in fact. Because that alternative was never viable in the first place. What an unfortunate behancing, and on your wedding anniversary too.
I still managed to go out for the evening with my man. I thank the Lord for that. So in love, I can't. It's so cute.
A not tragic Ace Attorney couple?
Hooray!
Ah,
Oh, you have to bring the game to 30 couple. Hooray!
a non-fruity, non-tragic couple. Anyways, gosh.
And we
Life
win!
of a London Bobby sounds very hard indeed.
Indeed. However, this cross-examination will be over in minutes. You may well have time to rest this afternoon. What do you mean by that? My learned friend, are you daft? Maybe just a bit. The witnesses saw the face of the man fleeing the scene. They are testifying under oath that it was no doubt the accused Mrs. Soseki Natsume. Exclamation marks. And one of those
Exclamation
witnesses is a
marks.
policeman, no less, so you appreciate the gravity of the situation, I'm sure. Exclamation marks.
Exclamation mark!
Except the man's so tired, his wife has to do all the talking.
Give the husband some coffee. Or some tea or something.
This
I
is
don't know.
me. Whoops. Enough preamble. Counsel for the defense, commence the cross-examination, please. Yes, my lord. I'm screwed.
Look at them! They even have matching scarves!
That's one scarf, by the way. No time to change after work, you say. Are you also a member of the police, Mrs. Beat?
I don't think I've seen like fan art and like they share the scarf.
This
Like,
scarf,
super
it's one
long.
thing.
This one is super cute. Sadly not. It's a job for strapping young men only. Women, children, and the elderly can't even apply.
Well, I think you can probably see why children and the elderly can't do the job, can't you?
I think Raleigh looks ever so handsome in his uniform. It suits you down to the ground, isn't it, darling? He's chewing on his thing, I just realized.
What? I just finished my beat. What's going on? Pat and I were heading back to the station. I was actually planning on getting changed there. Oh, I'm sorry.
Is he talking in his sleep? This is creepy.
Isn't anyone talking this
The ghost of Kazuma comes up like, Ryunosuke, you talked in your sleep. I did?
Yeah.
Yeah, something about,
I much prefer
Yeah.
uniform.
You probably did, dude.
twisters.
Imagine.
Girl, a uniform guy.
Sometimes I don't recognize you when I see you in plain clothes.
I probably wouldn't either.
Mhm.
Oh dear, that doesn't seem healthy.
So maybe.
Can't lead here to the point. You were going for a meal after you'd finished your beat for the day, correct?
Mhm. That's right, yes. Although I was fit to drop, to be honest, after spending the whole day on my feet. The police is my life, sir. As long as I'm proud of the owner, I'll serve my city and my queen to the end.
Your queen is your wife.
Yes,
What's
he
that
is.
now?
And my queen, my wife, of course. I mean, my warrant card, sir. The proof that I'm a London copper. In the middle of the novel founding principles that was first written to this the reminder of us to all the policemen of our sworn duty. Oh, they're so pretty. To patrol the streets of London town and uphold the peace of the common man. So, that's to know the coast. Know the coast. Yes. I cover 20 miles every single day without failing, without a grumble. Because I know the pushing of my boots is all Londoners need to hear to feel safe and secure. Not with that face. Not with that face.
So, fighting crime doesn't appear to come into it then.
But sir, because on a particular day I was looking forward to celebrating my wedding anniversary. The mystique such a long marriage a love like me, I wanted to show my dear wife how much I care. Aw.
That's so cute.
Oh, Belly.
What a charming couple. Their young love is such a joy to behold.
They're older than you, Susato-san. If a little over the top, perhaps?
No!
How dare you! Throws him to the ground.
No, Jay!
She's like, they're a bit over the top, huh? How dare you! Susato,
How dare you! How fucking
And
dare
then
you!
kindly describe what happened next. I forgot to pay attention to this.
Oh.
Two silhouettes.
That's right. They're coming towards us, walking up Briar Road in the opposite direction.
That's sinister.
They're dirty old man.
There was a rather plump figure followed by a scrawny, thin-looking man.
He just it's Slenderman.
Slenderman.
That doesn't sound exactly like the victim as pictured in this print, like Mr. Natsume.
He's sure?
Yes, unfortunately, it does. And you're certain that at the time there was nobody else nearby?
Once more.
Oh yes, quite certain. It was dark, but there are streetlights on Briar Road, you see. There was nobody else around at all. Isn't that right, my darling? Darling. Darling.
You look so lost.
He's tired, bro. That's me on a daily basis.
Of course, there's a lot of holes in the ground. Also, who are these two voices here? I don't know who they are. The Briar Road is a dead sight. I could see fairly a long way down the pavement. And then the street light as well. I didn't see other pedestrians.
Before sleep takes a firm hold, your answer, please, Mr. Beat. Are you quite sure of what you just said?
Yes, I am. Yes, sir. The couple spends every day keeping watch of the streets. I servitudes. Oh my god, they're so cute. I can't handle them. I'm sure, as my lovely Patricia is true. Oh, really? So cute. Oh my
You're still
god.
maintaining there
It's
is no
not
one
a
else around
problematic
other than the
couple.
victim and the attacker. It's
We're
starting to
talking
seem
about
like that must be how it really happened.
It's beginning to seem like there's nowhere to run.
Right, Susato-san, this is just a really far off guess, but what if the knife fell from the sky?
Bye.
Yeah,
The-
well that didn't stop
sky
Mr.
is
Natsume, did
falling.
it? He fled the scene all too convincingly.
The sky is falling.
The sky! What happened in the crucial moments that followed?
It's falling. Oh, no.
All of a sudden.
Mata!
Oh, wait.
Scattered something? What do you mean by that? I could read Yunosuke completely different from how I usually do.
Oh, well, I couldn't quite make out what it was at the time. When we got closer, we realized what it was. Didn't we, darling?
No, I'm not.
That
Hi.
sounded like a sickening crunch.
Hello. What? Oh yes, that's right. It was just an old book.
Their scarf isn't like an actual scarf, it's like made of newspapers.
Of.
I see! Old books.
Yes, sir. Top has dropped them right around the victim of the delay in the pavement.
Indeed! As clearly pictured in this photographic print.
Rotten Japanese man did that when he did the indeed.
They both. Oh.
Let's not forget that it remains to be established that the defendant was indeed the attacker. Guys, come on, he didn't do it!
Oh. But we saw him. It was the man who sculpted that weapon, sir.
No, you
I'm
didn't!
sorry. Yes, sir. Yes, I did. Yes, despite me having my eyes closed, at least I have good sight, unlike you. The mustache with the head back and the cat-like eyes and the taunting mouth, the thumb nose, everything.
Fuck! That's him!
Yes, it is him.
Any more insults you want to throw in?
That's right. He looked down at the poor defenseless woman with those terrifying,
And I'm
intense
going
eyes.
back to
Terrifying? I think he's more
Terrifying.
terrified.
And suddenly threw his books onto the pavement and ran away.
I can just imagine him slamming the book on the ground and then like booking it.
Same.
Booking it? Ha
he
ha
says-
ha 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 ha.
You are
He's
so
booking it.
funny. Like you
But,
are hilarious. I am laughing on
This is tough. They seem as though they're telling the truth here. May I remind
Totally.
the court that this unambiguous testimony comes from a policeman and his wife. So he probably did some sort of crime. Now please continue.
the fuck up, Andy? Nothing wrong. Yes. Yes! Yeah, I'm going back to sleep. My bad.
Hold it. Was it your husband who went to fetch help?
Oh,
Lee?
wait.
believe you then?
No. I went. I may not be a police officer myself, but I am the proud wife of one after all. Isn't that right, my darling? So many times.
Oh, I'm up. What's going on? Huh? What? Yes, that's right. I asked Mrs. B to go. That's unusual. I was off duty by that point. I could have done something. But Bobby's never truly off duty, of course, so I felt obliged to stay and guard the scene.
Very laudable, Mr. Beach. Preserving the scene of a crime is a task of considerable importance. Yes, I definitely preserved the scene of the crime. That's why...
I really did. That's why I sent Patricia, you see. I told her where to find the right police box.
Forgive my ignorance, but what do you mean exactly by the right police box?
Depends on the crime location, you see, on us who's to deal with it. Where the woman was stabbed was actually on my beat. So I told Patricia to wait to the police box for the beat and the incident fell under so she can go and report it. Gonna go check it out.
I ran there as quickly as I could and asked for help from the bobby on duty. There's nothing more important. There's nothing more important than a young couple not working together, you know.
And thanks to your swift response, the case was quickly resolved. Resolve, you say? Shut up!
Resolve, you say?
The action of two
Resolve,
model
you say.
citizens. Did my learned friend just gain 2 extra voices? No, definitely not.
Oh. Oh, they're so cute. Well, he's dead. Or just gone deaf for the moment.
Did you read it?
Please, you're making us blush. Thank you, darling. Sorry, my dad came in.
Damn. What? Honey, I don't do that. Stop thinking so far and stuff. Yes, sir. That's what Patricia said, sir.
Dad just gave me a warning not to, start a house fire, so,
Let's move
shit.
on, shall we?
Oh, shit. Mata.
But surely you wouldn't have been able to see this face by the light of the gas tube lamps, would you?
we absolutely could. As Londoners have exceptional eyesight, I'll have you know.
Honey.
Your eyes are Weezer blue.
Help.
Right.
Help.
The light from the street lamps is more than enough.
Stop yanking so hard.
And my husband already told you that the fog was only light, didn't he?
Patricia, stop yanking so hard.
Yes, and what of the fog? We're famous for it across the globe, I believe. But it's an absolute menace to those who have lived with it, of course.
Oh, it is. And it's things you can't even see the hand at the end of your own arm.
Stop yanking so hard.
Yes, alright, I take your point. Now, could you stop shaking your husband about?
Help me.
Constant fogs makes our eyes very sharp, you see.
No,
That's
my
why we
eyes
can't-
are closed. Patricia, huh?
That's why we can tell you for sure it's something that that little Japanese man we saw. Can't we, darling?
Huh? What? Motherfucker.
I'm so... Raleigh, are you okay?
Oh, yes, I was accused. It was the accused, and no mistake. Honey, I really want to stop yanking so hard on the scarf next time. The stomach is after it has the cat eyes. The taunting mountain that love is known. And unmistakable, sir.
As far as this couple's testimony is concerned, there can't be any question of it. It was Soseki-san they saw running away from the scene of the crime. So that's it, is it? That's their entire testimony?
Probably not. This is Ace Attorney.
This is Ace Attorney. definitely
This is Ace Attorney. What the hell are you saying, Renosuke? We can go on a long rant about a bar of soap.
What do you think, Mr. Ladwaka?
I don't. Well, I hate to admit it, but on hearing the testimony, it really does seem as though Mr. and Mrs. Beat saw what they saw. Saw what they say they saw. If they saw what they say they saw, then I say they must have saw what they say they saw.
I was gonna say that.
Mr. Natsume running away from the scene of Briar Road that day.
Yes. I feel the same.
So if that's true, where does it leave us?
In a bad spot.
The members of the jury are sure to call for a guilty verdict after this testimony.
Oh no! Then what do we do?
Nothing. There's nothing we can do.
We give up. Oh,
We give up.
If Kazuma-sama were here,
Meow, meow, meow. I'm in the walls.
What are you
Thank you
trying to
very
say?
much. In the wall.
He's in the walls right now.
Ow.
I think he would try to find a contradiction somewhere else within their testimony.
hey partner, you should try and find a contradiction somewhere within their testimony. Ah! What the? What? Who said
In
that?
the walls.
Kazuma-sama's within the walls, Mr. Naruhodo.
He's in the walls.
What do you mean? Somewhere else.
In the walls.
Their statement about seeing Mr. Natsume is unequivocal. Calling that into question won't help. But if you could identify some other part of the testimony which appears to contradict the facts,
Contradiction, you say?
Not your kids.
you might be able to discredit them, to make the jury doubt if the pair's memory of the days is accurate.
Oh, right. Okay.
Put simply, we must focus on finding discrepancy in these statements somewhere. If we don't, I'm afraid the trial may reach an early and unfavorable conclusion.
But I always seem to be up against it.
Mr. Loyase, can I ask you something?
Shut up! I'm thinking.
You can think.
Ooh, bro.
Oh yes, of
thinking
course.
too
What
hard.
is it? Must have said that in my head.
Well, you keep asking us all these questions about everything we've told you, so...
Huh?
It seems like you don't believe our testimony. Is that right?
What,
Is it?
what's going on? Why?
Not with it.
Why? Honey, are you trying to get your hug behind me? I'm really
What?
grateful
No, no,
for
no.
that.
No. Oh no, it's really not that at all.
My husband's a policeman, remember? And I know what I saw. I remember every detail, everything. Like,
I'm ready.
Oh, I know. what about the books the man dropped?
Hmm?
I could tell you the names of every single one. I could. Every single one.
Great, then tell me.
How you dare to question how reliable my testimony is?
Jeez, that was so laggy. What will you do?
Oh god.
No, it won't do at all.
Yeah.
The Japanese lawyer has no idea what I'm capable of.
Honey, I'm sure he does. But it's the one
Even if I
too
just
now,
sleep.
Mr. Lawyer.
Even if I decide to forgive him for insulting us, don't think for a minute that Rolly will.
I'm
He
trying to
seems
take
to
a nap
be-
over here. Why am I seeing teeth?
I
And
really
another
didn't mean to
courtroom.
cause offense. Please put your husband's fist down.
Please, honey, thank you, but put
Perhaps
me
you would
down.
like the opportunity to supplement your testimony, Mrs. Beat. Might that appease you?
Mm.
Thank you, my lord. I would say
Yeah.
things nicely.
Mm.
Wouldn't it, darling?
What's going on? I just,
He's so tired.
he's so tired.
He's so
He had a-
silly.
He's so
It's a rough night.
He had a rough night.
Yes, we know
Bro.
that there are books dropped at the scene of the crime, as you say. Those purchased by the accused at the nearby second-hand bookshop on the day in question.
If I had been at the police box for help, I decided to have a good look over the area for good measure. I'm a proud policeman's wife, after all. I did it for Rolly.
And what was your husband doing at the time?
Oh. Oh, he was lying face down in the snow, getting some well-deserved rest.
Hold it right there, Mr. Beat. I know a few things about lying face down on the ground. Mr. Sholmes, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here? This ain't your case. Oh,
He works ever so hard, you know. Ever so hard. Don't you, darling? Don't you, my darling?
yeah.
Interesting way of
do.
guarding the crime scene. Scene of a crime. It's the same thing.
You have a
Mr.
crime.
Beat,
A
sing
crime.
us over the...
You have a crime.
What are the names of the fucking books? Just tell us, please.
I'd be happy to. You know. Are you listening?
No?
No,
I'm
not really.
I'm the one reading.
No.
There was the picture of Monsieur somebody or other, and was what's it Jennings. Then there was a meal for someone, and the last one was definitely the Thingamy something.
Hmm?
You see?
What do I see? I see sheep.
Yes. I see there are 1 or 2 holes in your memory.
Yeah, one down there.
Oh well, they were along those lines, I'm quite sure.
Yeah.
Though indeed books found at the scene with those titles along those lines, as you put it.
Well, what did I tell you?
Something or other?
So I think it's very mean to say you've been implying that my testimony cannot be trusted. Don't you agree, darling?
Huh?
I'm getting so tired of saying darling.
Uh,
What is he with gun?
He's a police
They will have
officer.
that too.
Jesus Christ. Gun!
He's a
I
police
know you're a police officer, but why do you have a
police
gun in the
officer,
courtroom?
guys.
It's case 1 where we first met Iris all over again.
But it's not a bazooka.
It's not a bazooka, but it's not the point. It's not the point here.
Hunter
How
would
did he say
definitely
that
not
either?
do this. I don't think he would
That
pull a
either.
gun on anyone.
How did you not get searched?
He's a police officer, guys!
I know, but he's still I still believe. I know, but there's still a reason.
He's supposed to have that Everybody shut up, I need to deliver this perfectly. Terrifying. Yes, she really is. So that's it, their entire testimony. I'm going to skip this.
That was absolutely perfect. Wow.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
I would not want to mess with them. Not one bit. Partner, find a contradiction. You can do it. Who's saying that right now?
It's Cosmo, your boyfriend.
I thought he's dead. Surprise, I'm not actually dead. Who's this guy in a mask?
Yeah, he'll turn up at the last chapter. He'll be there sooner or later.
E. Okay,
Surprise, mother. That's what.
surprise.
Ooh,
Cool. Everything went quiet.
So you're
Interesting.
saying that there were 4 books?
A book.
That's right. I remember all of them.
You're fucking lying!
No.
The picture of Monsieur somebody, the yearnings, meal for someone, and the Thingamy song. Those are some strange book titles.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Beat. That's not the
Mhm.
actual book titles. But there is a fundamental flaw in that statement of yours.
Oh no. What flaw?
Simply that, at the scene of the crime, there were only 3 books, not 4!
oh,
What?
oh.
Oh my god, my objection thing. This is the receipt from the bookshop where the defendant bought his books.
No.
Unfortunately, my friends, I must depart from this call. I have things to do. I'm
Alright.
grateful to be dubbing the rest of the case. I'll watch this later. See ya.
Alright. Bye. See you around.
Your books? No, they're not my books. They're, whatever. Yes, and it details Mr. Natsume's purchases that day. But as you can see, the only three books are listed.
Only 3? No. No, that can't be. I remember seeing them. There were 4 books, I tell you. 4 dirty old books.
Oh, really? Have a good look at this photographic print of the scene of the crime. As you can clearly see from this evidence as well, there are only 3 books.
What are those titles? You can't even read those.
Oh, here, do you want to see the titles? The actual titles?
Sure.
It's The Picture of Monsieur Lecoq, A Meal for Gabriel, and Centaur Yearnings. Canterbury Yearnings? Yeah, that's what it is.
You were being French there.
Yeah, Monsieur Lecoq. Monsieur Lecoq, he has a... Sorry.
I just don't believe it.
Oh,
I saw them there. I swear it. I saw them.
nuh-uh. No,
No.
madam. I'm afraid your powers of observation... Whoa.
Observation, you say?
Observation cannot be relied upon. So it cannot be denied that though you say it was the defendant you saw, you could very well be mistaken.
Oh no. Oh no. No.
He falls down, bro.
He looks like he's about to fall down.
Uh-oh, he's gonna do the thing. It's plainly evident that it is your powers of deduction that cannot be relied upon, my learned Nipponese friend. Deduction! Shut up!
Nothing you said.
What? What cannot be denied is that these 2 witnesses saw the accused
How many
running from the
glasses
scene.
is that now?
I have no idea. And the fact that you know very well you have no hope of disproving. So you've striven to avert the attention by that dint of some inconsequential discrepancies. Would that be fair? He sees right through me. Well, your plan has somewhat recoiled against you. What are you talking about? It's quite simple. Let me explain with a toast. You're a fucking dumbass. To the policeman's wife and her entirely accurate testimony in every respect.
Oh.
You see, the matter is not up for debate. At the scene on Briar Road, a total of 4 books were most definitely found. But what about the photographic print? It shows you 3 books! Quite right. You also read that one wrong. Fuck! Only 3 can be seen in that print. That print? You mean to say... Allow me to present another. One that shows the victim's hand. I don't believe it!
Did somebody eat that book? It looks like it's been eaten at the corner.
It's the 4th book. As you will observe... Oh, that was slow. The 4th book was hidden from view by the original print of the victim's torso. No. No! Ah! Order!
You see? Look at that. Look!
Yes.
It's just like I said. Sorry. It's just like I said, isn't it, my darling?
Yes, sir!
Darling, so many times.
Patricia's always right, sir! Let us study the receipt for the books purchased by the accused on the day in question. Mrs. Beat, the titles once again, if you please.
yes, of course. Picture of Monsieur somebody or other.
The picture of Mr. Lecoq.
What's the yearnings?
Canterbury Yearnings.
A meal for someone.
A meal for Gabario. Yep, in fact. As the court does heard, the witness remembers the book titles flawlessly, save for a few minor details.
Honestly.
Mrs. Beat's powers of recollection can only be described as exceptional.
Did you hear that, Rolly? The gentleman paid me a compliment.
Yes, sir! Flawless, sir! Patricia's flawless! Flawless. She falls. But there are only 3 books on the receipt, and Mrs. Beat mentioned 4. There's nothing surprising about that. Clearly, the 4th book is that which shown in this photographic print. I'm sorry, Counsel, but does that not seem odd? Why should the 4th book be omitted from the receipt? It's not odd at all, my lord. As the photograph clearly shows, the 4th book was found in the victim's clutches. In other words, it belonged to the victim. The victim was holding her own book? Let me stop you right there. This is just like a really far off guess, but what if it fell from the sky?
I wonder. What became of that 4th book?
It fell from the sky! Obviously, it
The book
wasn't
fell from the
overlooked by the
sky?
investigation officers at Scotland Yard. It fell from the sky! Shut up! I have it here as evidence.
Listen, Arnold, I think this situation can be described as presenting the wrong evidence at the wrong time.
Fuck! You submit that in the aforementioned photographic print to the... to the court. My pleasure, my lord. I'm doing that bow for curtain call.
I won't. You've said this. I want to do that bow too. It's so fancy. Fancy schmancy.
An Edward's bow. Now let's, excuse me.
What's his bow? Edgeworth.
Edgeworth's? It's like Van Zeek's, but less fancy.
Less formal.
So, like, instead of, like, reaching his arm out first, he just goes up and down.
Okay.
The prosecution rests.
No, you won't.
Well, I have a closing
You're with
argument.
Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Why did? Huh? Oh.
Oh, look at this. The book has been badly burned.
You're right.
I wonder where we've seen that
You'd
before.
never be able to read it in this state, especially not the latter pages.
What a terrible waste. Judging from the scorched parts of the paper, I think the damage must have occurred very recently.
A book recently damaged by fire. Why did that seem to raise a red flag with me? Or a red bandana? Kazuma! What are you doing here? I thought you were dead! Wait a second! You're not dead!
Even the wall.
I keep looking at this book, and every time I can't believe how badly burnt it is.
I can't believe what a terrible waste it is. The more I look at the damage, the more I'm sure it must have happened very recently too.
Book damaged by fire very recently. Why does it seem significant somehow?
I wonder!
The Lion's Pride.
Let me see. It's a book entitled The Lion's Pride.
I'm afraid I don't know how to read any English.
You're an English major.
So it would have been something I've heard. I don't know much English literature, so it wouldn't be something I've heard. Wait a minute. The Lion's Pride? That's strange. I think I have heard of a book by that name before, and very recently too.
It's a title I recognize too, Mr. Naruhodo.
I think it was from, ah! Oh my god.
Oh no. Blinking.
I think it was from like a month ago.
From like a month ago when we last
The
played
prosecution
this
rests. I have nothing further to add. We better start thinking of a comeback, because I got one right here! What?! That's a comeback? You seem surprised, my learned friend. Wait, let me rephrase that. What?! But your resistance until now has been in vain. Entertaining, yes, but futile. The spurious longer route is to the... Whoa. The spurious longer route to the accused's lodgings that you try to establish in your summation examination, and the attempted discrediting of... Oh, discrediting. Sorry. Discrediting of the witness powers and recollection in your cross-examination. Futile. I walked right into this, didn't I?
You say everything we've said is true. Isn't that right, my darling? I feel like she's breaking his neck every time
Yes,
she
Pat!
tugs on it.
Marry me, Pat! You're already married. So perhaps ladies and gentlemen of the jury would like to reconsider their positions. Should the court waste any more time on this Nipponese travesty? Or is this the decision you have to make, all too apparent already?
So it's like the juror 3 is like the Hatter.
No. It's a different guy. You have all heard the
same.
witnesses and seen the evidence. This trial has run. Uh-oh. What happened there?
Wait, hold on. Let me, wait. I can't hear you.
Oh.
Okay,
Well,
now I can.
okay.
Because, like, for a moment, you, like, glitched out.
Yeah,
so
my
bad.
mic got unplugged. Whoops.
Oopsie. Listen, Naruhodo, I'm afraid we are in a terribly precarious position.
Precarious position, precarious position. How could it possibly have come to place that we are in a precarious position? Can you stop? Ryunosuke! Oh, you've come back from the dead, partner! I know, but if I fight back in the wrong way now, I could very well just make matters worse. Think, Ryunosuke, think. What do you do now? I'm gonna raise an objection, boy. I'm not done yet! No, my learned friend. It's over. That last cross-examination was your
brother's
final
like, I mean, what?
chance. Was your final chance to establish a credible defense. The die has been cast. There's no more room for debate. Well, it might be over as far as you're concerned, but... I can't think of what to say!
If I may, Lord Van Zeeks,
You may not.
is this why you're a virgin?
Fuck. She's on to me.
It seems somewhat boorish to close down the debate at this point.
Oh, so hello? Where'd my mouse go?
Hello?
There we go. Your insignificant little Eastern Isle must be a lawless hole indeed. For a lowly judicial assistant to have the audacity to intervene at a moment like this.
Oh,
Objection! Keiji yells from the side. None of this fucking makes sense! I am, to my shame, still a very inexperienced lawyer. So you will have to forgive me, but I consider my assistant's advice essential and her opinions valuable. Wait, what did that say?
Naruhodo. Invaluable.
Invaluable. Whoops, and her opinion's invaluable. One of this land's great guiding principles is tolerance, so... The court will hear you, madam. Go ahead, Mr. Sato. Please. Very well. Pray, what insight can you give us? What have we overlooked in this matter that you see fit to pursue further? The book, dumbass. What?
Well, the court has been presented with new evidence. But only after the last cross-examination finished.
I see. And you believe this new evidence warrants further examination, do you?
Mr. Naruhodo, what do you think? It's just possible that this new evidence might be the decisive proof we've been waiting for. The judge is sure to ask the members of the jury to announce their learnings in a moment. Well, okay. And of course, he's sure to ask you to explain what the crucial piece of evidence is and why. My brain's We must take this opportunity to examine the newly presented evidence as thoroughly as possible.
So we must take this opportunity to save my game.
Cloudy Kokoro.
I'm gonna fuck up somehow.
I like Kokoro. The word's funny. It's goofy.
Do you know what it means?
No.
It means heart.
Ah.
Which is very
That makes
important in this case. Yes, I understand. And thank you, Miss Susato. This is it. Susato-san has managed to win us one last chance here. I can't let it go to waste. The defense wishes to present evidence, my lord. Very well. The defense may present one further piece of evidence. Evidence that apparently offers a profound insight into this case and has hitherto been overlooked. Uh-oh. Is it the... I don't think it's this.
Isn't it the
It's probably
book?
the book. I think it's the book. I'm just gonna present the book. The evidence in question is what we can see from this newly presented photographic print of the crime scene, because I presented the photograph of the crime scene. The fourth book found in the victim's hand. We have already discussed this fourth book, book at length. Other than it being the victim's grasp at the time of the incident, no significance has been attached to it. Pursuing the matter further would be a flagrant waste of the court's time, as you well know. Yes, I'm afraid, counsel, I must concur with the prosecution on this matter. When I afforded you this opportunity... Uh-oh, is that not the right thing? You led the court to believe that the evidence in question contained a hitherto undiscovered clue. Well, look at the back of it!
I want to pat Van Zeeks on the head.
You want to pat him on the head, but you want to throw Darien in a blender? So I must insist that you elaborate, counsel. You identified the clue at once. Do I make myself clear? Oh, yes, my lord. It's,
Mr. Naruhodo? I believe the prosecution is trying to avoid a thorough examination of the evidence.
he also wants to leave right away.
Probably on a date with that terror prosecutor. Which means he may very well be on the right track.
Okay. Yes, I think you might be right. So, counsel, precisely where's this vital clue to this case in which the fourth book conceals? The back, I think. The burn? Why is the...
I won't. Just.
Okay, I was like, is this...
Just.
present?
What?
I would ask the court to observe the back of the book in question.
How does nobody see that?
The back of... Good gracious, we've only seen the front cover. Been burnt to a crisp!
As it's passed around the courtroom.
Yep. Absolutely no one's seen this before me. So we have to ask ourselves, why was the victim clutching what is clearly an unreadable book? It is undeniably an extremely unnatural thing for her to have been doing. Unnaturally, you say. What of it, my Nipponese friend? Oh! Were I to concede to the point, if it bears no relation to the case, there is nothing to discuss. So should you wish to assert this fire damage is some veiled clue as to what happened that day? Pray do enlighten us all. What
I'm
truth
pretty
does this
sure I
child
am
book
supposed to
have?
be home alone right now. Why is there somebody going through the drawers? Hi.
Kazuma! A charred book. There's just one possibility here, which I can't
Never
quite
mind.
bring myself to rule out. It's an outside chance, certainly, but it's worth a try. Alright, I'll explain my theory. Don't keep us waiting any longer, Counsel. Explain this theory of yours. What are you suggesting you can ascertain from the fire damage of this, its owner? My lord, burn on the back of this book reveals a startling
So
truth
bored without the music.
about the book's owner. I don't even know if there's supposed to be music here. I beg your pardon?
But we already know who the book belongs to.
Maybe there was, but I don't know.
She looks like a bear, I just realized.
A bear.
Yeah, she reminds me of a bear. The victim was griping it in her hand as she fell to the floor. After all, it's obviously hurt.
Nuh-uh. The question of how this book came to be in the victim's hand has yet to be answered. However, as to the question of who the book really belongs to and where it originated, the defense has very credible answers. Good gracious, how can you possibly... Very well. I'll play along with this futile attempt to delay your inevitable demise. But do remember, the members of the jury may well burn you if your little gamble goes awry. I think there is supposed to be music here, but I don't got it. Tell the court, who is the owner of this book? The answer is that book belongs to the couple who own the house where the defendant has his lodgings. A certain Mr. and Mrs. Garrideb. It's back. The landlords. And whether this is some extraordinary coincidence or some kind of fate at work, I don't know. But that's just a theory. A law theory.
A law
Thanks
theory.
for listening. What? Of all the people in London, one of 6 chosen for jury duty in this court today is none other than Mrs. Garrideb herself. Oh my goodness me! I think you must be mistaken, sir. I'm not Mr. Garrideb's wife. I'm his maid. Things would be so much easier if you would just drop the pretense. Alright then, how about a simple question for you? Have you ever seen this book in Mr. Garrideb's house? I would never presume to know all the books he keeps. This is outlandish behavior. This woman is the accused landlady, you say?
Oh, I see now.
You implicate this hardworking member of the public. You besmirch her without a shred of evidence. Your actions are unforgivable.
I mean, what?
Especially because you're a Japanese person. Whoa! This is not mere conjecture. It's not just a theory. The defense happens to know that on the day in question, at almost exactly the same time as the victim stabbed on the pavement below, another incident was taking place in the room on the top floor of Mr. and Mrs. Garrideb's house. Good lord! What sort of incident, counsel? A fire, my lord. Just like it was. In a blink of an eye, you know. Our place filled with smoke. Couldn't see a bloody thing. I learned it was Bally the other day, not Bali. It didn't take long for the fire to spread, of course. The Bally furniture started going up as well. Because, you know how I know this? It's because I watched Enola Holmes. And then Mycroft was like, leave the Bally flowers, Sherlock. Let it be! But you can annoy him more. Sherlock slander, I'm here for it. It's so funny. He's played by Henry Cavill in that movie. It's weird.
I know. I was like,
Superman, what are you doing here?
why are you a detective now?
The Lion's Pride. By Jove! The very same time. It's just starting to sound like Jigoku. This is Risible? Risible. I can riz him. Riz him up! Riz him up!
He's risen up. He's a vampire.
I am risen. I have riz in. Sorry. As you told the god that the fuck was. In which case it would be reasonable to assume that it was burnt to ashes. And entirely unreasonable to infer that it magically removed himself from the scene of the crime. Perhaps it would make more sense if I told you that the cause of the fire was marital discord. Without going into details, it appears that Mrs. Garrideb was considerably enraged. Apparently, she continued to attack Mr. Garrideb even amid the flames.
Oh, how awful. Can't even imagine being so hard to the one you love. Can you, really?
Absolutely not, sir. My Patricia would never raise a finger against me, sir. She raises my fists.
I can't get over how adorable they are.
I could never imagine treating a loved one like that. Kaoru, what are you doing here? Got all my favorite old novels in that case.
Wrong timeline!
If you treat the one you love poorly, then you don't love them at all. And that was it. Whoosh, up in smoke. The man had his back up against the window.
Would Kaoru be like a doctor?
No, Kaoru, I think she was studying literature and music. Goodness gracious, all you're suggesting that the book was
She
thrown.
plays violin! I decided she plays violin.
She plays piano.
And she plays violin.
Okay,
seems like a
violin too.
violin.
No. A thorough. What am I saying no to? I don't remember. A thorough investigation of the surrounding area was conducted the very evening of the incident, and there was no report of the Garrideb's window pane being broken. That's quite true. We also saw no sign of broken glass when we visited the Garrideb's house. But is it not conceivable that the window was open at the time and not even remotely?
Shut up!
Let us not forget the season and the chilling weather that accompanies it. No Londoner would ever leave the window open in the middle of winter.
It was open. I don't know what to tell you.
Does the defense postulate the scenario in seriousness, counsel? Do you honestly claim that the book found at the scene was a flaming projectile thrown by Mr. Garrideb's wife? I believe it's a possibility, my lord.
Possibility, my
I
Who's
don't know who this is. I think it's the lady. That's quite enough! Yeah. Well, I hope that everyone can see what you are for what you are now, you little foreign trickster! You call yourself a lawyer, but you're just a coward, a mean coward! Really? Claiming that our little tiff set the whole neighborhood on flight? Honestly! Implying that I'm merely posing as a maid for your pain's sake. How could you? Nothing to do with this beastly case, not any of it! All you've done is sully our family's name! No, I assure you, that was never my intention! Dragging an upstanding citizen's name through the mud simply to divert attention for your failing defense. Aw. I should box your ears, that's what I should do. It's utterly unforgivable! Too right. Here we go.
Here we go.
How long have we sat here now listening to these Nipponese shouting his fancy foreign theories? But that's just a but think about it! At the end of the day, you're another day older, and that's all we can say for the life of the only person who could possibly have stabbed the victim is that little hunchback with the mustache. He ran away from the scene too. I do declare you're right. It's true. Yes! What did I tell you? Makes sense to me.
Imagine voicing all these characters.
Sorry, what's that? I do this all the time, Lee. Would it be that the... whoops. What is your position, Lord Van Zeeks? In truth, my lord, I feel as if these have been unnecessary protracted proceedings. But then one must always exercise patience in order to savor the best of vintage. No! Shut the fuck up about wine! The mystery of the fourth book still hasn't been... If books are your predilection, my learned friend, study them on your own time.
And get your
What?
feet off the table. That's bad manners.
No, forgive the discourtesy this time. In that case, ladies and gentlemen, last stager.
Yuzai!
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 Yuzai? He's so slow talking.
Yuzai! Yuzai!
Yuzai.
Oh dear. I need to get another.
Thank you for the ambiguous. That's twice now. It's over. It's you,
Nothing, Naruto. Don't give up.
Miss Sato.
Have you forgotten? The battle isn't over yet.
You're not suggesting.
Of course, the defense has the right to another summation examination. You could still convince the jurors to change their minds. You have one more chance. This is getting so long.
My lord, the defense asked to exercise its right to summation examination. You believe you still have tricks up your sleeve? I don't